What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA coming back for another video. Alright. I don't do this for any video, but I'm just gonna start off. I can't believe Belal Muhammad is the welterweight champion of the world. Alright. I just had to get that off, bro, before we even started this video. Let's start off on the card. Shauna Bannon beats Alice Ardeline. I'm pretty sure it was by decision, but bro, I did not watch this fight, to be 100% honest. So yeah, she beat her by decision. I mean, I did not watch it. It was just on the screen while I was making some food, so it was whatever. I watched the McParkin fight. McParkin got caught a couple of times. He looked slower, I'm not gonna lie, but once he caught Lucas, he gets the KO. First KO his entire career. Not his entire career. His entire UFC career, first finish. So maybe Mick's better. Maybe Mick's getting good. You know? I don't know. To be seen. To be seen. Sam Patterson, Kiefer Crosby. Round 1 submission. Predicted perfectly. 3 for 3 so far. Modestas Bukauskas. Submission. A little shocking. I will say. Great fight, though. One of the fight of the nights, probably one fight of the night. Really good fight, really entertaining. So yeah, I'm glad I switched I literally said you'd have to be so stupid to pick Modestas Bukauskas, and then I picked him like not even 5 minutes in my video. But that's fine. It is what it is, you know. We all make decisions, but it was a really good fight. Marcin Prachnio is just not very reliable. Neither is Modestas Bukauskas. He almost got KO'd by a head kick from this range right here. So that was cool, but yeah, you know. Not much to say about these two. I don't think they're really going to be ranked ever, so maybe they are ranked, I don't know, but I just don't see it. This fight right here was sad. Preston Parsons looked like he quit on himself about 3 times. Got back in the fight and then quit on himself again. So it was a sad fight, to be honest with y'all. It was sad to watch, but Oban Elliott gets it done. Yeah, neither of these guys are going to be ranked, so not much to talk about there. You know, I'm sad that I got this right, but what the fuck was Manel Cape doing in there? Bro, man was just sitting there doing nothing. Nothing. For the entire fight. The end of the first round almost KOs Muhammad Mokaev. And the rest of the fight, you're going to throw 2 strikes? Oh, I broke my toe. Okay, then tap out, bro. If you don't want to fight, then just tap out. Like, why are you going to decision just for the fact that it's a decision? Just tap out if you don't want to fight that bad. Like I said, Muhammad Mokaev just seems to get wins, even though he's not good. He just seems to win the fights. So, yeah, Muhammad Mokaev beats Manel Cape by Manel Cape not throwing more than 2 strikes after round 1. So, great. A terrible fight. Terrible to watch, terrible to witness, terrible everything. Like, whatever. I really do think Muhammad Mokaev landed more kicks than Manel Cape landed strikes. So, yeah. Maybe even threw strikes, to be honest. He threw 67. Muhammad Mokaev landed 47. So, man. Moving up. Jake Hadley surprisingly gets it done versus Callan Lagren. Callan, they said this at the beginning, he looked stiff as a board. One of the stiffest fighters I've ever seen in the UFC. And I really don't even remember anything from this fight. It was not good. It was very boring to watch. Like I said, Molly McCann's going to have a fun fight. Molly McCann got finished 4 or 5 times in this fight. Bruna Brazil looked amazing. Maybe it's just because Molly McCann's not that good, which we get, but Luma look boon me. Beat Bruna Brazil. Shauna Bannon. She beat Shauna Bannon. That's Shauna Bannon's one loss. Denise Gomez KO'd her, but she looked mean. She looked mean, even though she's low-key one of the prettiest girls in the UFC. Just gonna say. I really didn't know that, but Bruna Brazil coming in, you know, she's the dark horse for a beauty pageant. You know, not even the dark horse, low-key. She's just fine, you know. So maybe that kind of upset Molly McCann too, you know. I mean, I think it should have upset her if it didn't. So, yeah, Bruna Brazil. You know, I'm excited to watch her next fight. Nathaniel Wood and Daniel Pineda. Bro, I said it. I said I smell something like the Ron Bechke fight. Daniel Pineda did not get a finish, though, but he did win the third round, if I'm not mistaken. Total strikes almost even. Significant strikes, Nathaniel Wood almost doubled. Over doubled. That's crazy. But yeah, Daniel Pineda in the last round, raining down ground and pound, almost got the finish, but just couldn't get it done. I went to my gym for the main card, so I missed the first round of Arnold Allen, Giga Chikadze, which kind of sucked. But the fight wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I'm about to watch it back right now. I just wanted to get this video out. I just got home, so I just wanted to put this video out real quick. I'm probably going to rewatch it, though, because I didn't get to get a good look at it. Moving up, we got Obama Cop with the dub. His performance impressed and surprised me. I thought Christian Leroy Duncan was going to beat him in the striking. Gregory Rodriguez was better everywhere and didn't even look close at any of the parts of the fight, in my opinion. Christian Leroy Duncan was outclassed. Bad. So, yeah. Not much to talk about there besides of how good Gregory Rodriguez's performance it was. It was a great performance by Gregory Rodriguez. Oh my gosh. Bro, I don't even want to talk about this. So, we're talking, me and my boy Muhammad, talking big game about how Bobby Green's going to get a third round TKO. I'm talking a big game about how Paddy Pimblett's grappling is overrated and he can't take Bobby Green down. The fight's not going to go to the ground. And if anyone's going to take the fight to the ground, it's going to be Bobby. Bragging all this shit. And then Bobby gets the takedown, and I was like, oh, yeah, see, I told you. And then I see Bobby just throw himself into a triangle, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. The guillotine really didn't scare me too much because it's high-level MMA, and if you tap to a guillotine, you wanted to quit the fight. So the guillotine didn't really scare me too bad, but when he got him in the triangle, I was like, okay, what are you doing, Bobby? Why? You were winning the striking exchanges. You were winning. Why? Why go to the ground? Why, Bobby? Why? The most brain-dead performance in UFC history. Paddy Pimblett gets another win. Yay. Just like Muhammad Mokaev. Looks like they just get wins even though they're not good at fighting. They just somehow get wins. At least Paddy finished him. It was brutal too, low-key. Bobby was out. His arm was almost broken while he was unconscious. It was a little brutal, but... Bro, what are you doing, Bobby? Didn't throw, but 2 strikes with his hands. Just kept trying to stomp on the legs. And then the weird scramble happened, and he shot a takedown. Yeah. So that fight happened. And the whole gym went, oh, yeah! Like, why are you rooting for Paddy, bro? Why are you rooting for Paddy? I don't want to see him fight. Maybe I'm on an island. Maybe I'm on an island by myself where I just don't like Paddy. But, bro, I don't want to see this man fight, bro. He's not that skilled. Oh, bro, it hurts that Bobby shot a takedown. Why did you shoot a takedown? I Kind of happy when he did it, but like after, I'm like, why? Why? Moving up, Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades. The stats say it was 14-5 strikes. I thought it was more like Curtis had like 3 and Tom had like 6, but 14-5 is fine. Yeah, there wasn't much to say about this fight. You know, most people thought Tom would get it done in the first round, so not much to say. They're not going to make the Jones fight, so that sucks. I mean, he probably beats Pereira. So, congrats, Tom. I mean, Tom's like so good, it's just like not fun. He's like Madara. If anyone's seen Naruto, he's like Madara, bro. Like the creator has to find a weird way to kill him off, bro. There's no like you built a character who's too powerful. Now you don't know what to do. So yeah, Tom Aspinall wins. People are gonna say early stoppage. He was out, bro. I mean, even if he wasn't out, he was like people who call that an early stoppage think the Bobby Green one against Jalen Turner was just right. So I think the stoppage was fine. I don't think there's any reason to complain. Moving up to the last fight of the night, the last fight of the card. Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. So just outclassed him. Would Belal beat Kamaru Usman? I don't think so. I think basically every matchup of a ranked, let's see. Let's see the ranked welterweights list. Okay. I think he loses to Kamaru Usman. I think he loses to Shavkat. I think he loses to JDM. But JDM's close. I think he might be JDM. But JDM is close. But I do like that Belal won. It's really unexpected. Very unexpected. I really thought Leon was better than him everywhere. And the 2 takedowns that I really do think if Leon's game plan in this was to offensively grapple Belal, he would have won this fight. I really do. But he looked like a shell of himself out there. He really did. No, I'm not taking any credit from Belal. This is Belal's moment. I still don't think he's the best ever. But it was super dominant, very impressive. But it literally did look like a shell of Leon Edwards. It looked like Leon Edwards did not come to fight at all. At all. It did not look like he came to fight. Belal beat him with strikes and on the ground. So, yeah. I really don't want to see either of these people fight again. I'm going to have to watch one of them fight JDM and one of them fight Shavkat most likely. So hopefully we get Shavkat or JDM as champ as soon as possible. That's really all I want to talk about, I think. I'm excited for next week's card. But yeah, man. It was a pretty good card, though. The early prelims had a lot more finishes than I thought. A lot more. I thought Sam Patterson was the only one that would get a finish on this early prelims. The regular prelims, all decision, and the main event, all decision besides Patty and Tom. So, yeah, Belal Muhammad wins. Leon Edwards almost finished him at the end there. And I've seen, a lot of people were saying, and a lot more people I've seen online say, there is no way in hell Belal Muhammad won the 5th round. Are you crazy? He held him down for 4 minutes. Yeah, fair. He had 4 minutes of control time. The 1 minute he didn't, he was about to be finished. He did nothing with the grappling. The entire fight, he did nothing. And it's not fully his fault. Leon Edwards accepted the back, accepted bottom position in every position. So it's not his fault. He was just doing what he could. But still, bro, Leon Edwards was more dangerous on the back than Belal. So I still stand by what I say. Belal is terrible on the ground. His takedowns are much better than I thought, though. I like 500 leagues better than what I thought. I thought Belal, even if I didn't think Belal could get a takedown, to be honest with you, but I thought even if he did, he wouldn't do anything with him, which he really didn't. So yeah, but he beat him in the striking too. So you can't really say much. Leon did look like he had so much more pop in his shot than Belal, though. So, yeah. I'm glad Belal won. It was weird to watch him win that way because it just kind of made me rethink a lot of the things I was picking. Leon just, like I said, his last 5 fights were Belal, Nate Diaz, Kamaru Usman, and Colby Covington. And to be honest, the only fight he had difficulty in was the first Kamaru Usman fight. But after that, he's kind of only been facing washed up fighters. He fought Nate Diaz, which Nate Diaz isn't completely washed up, but he got rocked in that fight. Nate Diaz got rocked. He fought Kamaru Usman, lost the whole fight. Well, he fought Belal first off, and he was beating Belal pretty bad in their first fight. So, but yeah, of course you can't look at that. Nate Diaz rocks him. Kamaru Usman beats him up for 3 rounds, and then gets KO'd. He beats Kamaru Usman. Very impressive performance. Kamaru Usman, a shell of himself. Colby Covington beats Colby Covington. Slightly impressive performance. Colby Covington's a shell of himself. Now Belal beats Leon Edwards, a shell of himself. Walt's incredibly impressive, and it's going to make me think more again next time when I pick against Belal. The next time I pick against Belal. It's going to make me think more and be like, man, Belal might get it done, but then I'm not going to pick him. He has 0 finishing potential. 0. Sean Brady would have gotten finished by just, by Bruno Brazil, bro. Sean Brady in that fight would have gotten finished by Bruno Brazil, I'm telling you. Okay? So, 0 finishing. Is that his only finish in the UFC? Is that his only finish in the UFC? No, bro. Okay, submission? Okay. Takashi Sato, he got a submission. Okay, and then the Augusto Montano. I remember that one. We talked about that one in my last video. But, bro, 3 finishes your entire career in the UFC? 3? Bro. I get it. I've heard people say that decision's a more definitive win. But, bro, if you have 3 finishes in the UFC, you might not be the best in the world. I get it. He's the champion. Shavkat's the real champ, or JDM, either or. We've been knowing this. We've been waiting for Shavkat to get the belt. But Belal gets the belt. He gets a lifelong dream of winning a belt. He's been in the UFC for 8 years. 8 years. So, congrats to Belal. I'd enjoy this belt for as long as you can, because it's not going to be pretty. once you get once you get in the rankings. It's not going to be pretty. I mean, well, who was your last fight? Gilbert? Yeah. Sean Brady. Vicente. Okay, let's talk about his run right here. Damian Maia. Okay. Damian Maia in 2021. So, washed up Damian Maia. Cool. You get a decision win. Stephen Thompson. Okay, cool. Could get taken down by a 4-year-old. So, not really. That's disrespectful to both of them. They're both good fighters, but come on. Vicente Luque. Belal Muhammad beats Sean Brady by TKO, his most impressive performance. Gilbert Burns, now Leon Edwards. Tell me if I'm wrong, Leon's the only person out of everyone he's faced that is top 10 caliber. Now, I know that's going to sound offensive for Gilbert Burns, because Gilbert is really good. Gilbert had one arm in the fight. So I'm going to take Gilbert, who would be top 7, probably welterweight, with one arm. Probably top 12. So I'm not going to count that as highly. He had one arm in the fight and got injured again, I think, in that fight. So still couldn't finish him. JDM finished him, even though he lost the fight. It was a close fight, and then he finished him. This was a close fight with one arm. Gilbert couldn't finish him. So, but yeah, Belal might ragdoll JDM, so that would suck. But I don't know. Shavkat versus JDM is the most interesting matchup, so I hope it's Shavkat Belal next, and then JDM fights the winner. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, peace out, y'all. I just want to make a quick video. Belal's the champ. I guess we're remembering the name now. He's etched his name in legacy, so good job, Belal. Good job. It's really weird that Belal's champ. Really weird. It feels like we're living in fantasy land. So, that's cool. Oh shit. Is his weird eye really from the Leon Edwards fight? Nah. Well, whatever, y'all. Peace out. Y'all have a good night. It was a pretty good card. It was a weird feeling today for me, but I don't know if anyone else felt that weird. Like, it was a weird card feeling, and I didn't get too many goosebumps for these fights. Like, sometimes I'll get goosebumps before fights, or get like, feels like I'm about to go out to fight, but I don't know. Tell me if that's just me. I just didn't get those feelings for that. The butterfly feelings, that's what they call them. Peace out, y'all. I'm going to end the video.